On today's video, we're going to take a tour of the truck, check out where I keep some of my stuff at. What does a trucker do on his downtime? Stick around to find out. Hey guys, Trucker Chris. Hope y'all's day is going well. So on today's video, I wanted to give y'all a little tour of the truck. But before we did that, I wanted to answer this little question. What do truckers do on their downtime? Well, you have some drivers do a multitude of things. You have some people rent cars, they'll go on little excursions. You have some people go visit family and friends nearby. Or on a day like today where you don't have much time, you just pretty much knock out anything that you can in a day. So for example, yesterday I got to Lincoln about 12, maybe a little bit after that. I was so tired when I parked up that I physically didn't want to do anything. I laid my head in my bed, started watching some movies, and passed out. But on Sunday, today, is when I got all my stuff done that I needed, which included doing my laundry, cleaning up my truck, making sure everything's ready to go, and just basically getting myself ready to go drop my load off tomorrow at 6 o'clock in the morning. So when I say cleaning the truck, I mean vacuuming it, mopping it, and a mop is basically a rag and a little Ziploc container filled with a little bit of soap and some water, and I scrub the floor down. I sweep throughout the week, but most of the time I don't have the time to stop and just vacuum it real quick, whatever. So that's kind of why I mainly focus it on a downtime day. So realistically, I got quite a bit done. Was able to do my laundry, was able to go through some paperwork, able to clean my truck, make sure my bedding's nice and clean, basically tidied it up to make it, nice again. So with that being said, let's take a little tour of the truck. So to start with, of course, all truck drivers know what this is, the driver's seat. Little captain's chair. I always keep my shoes down there. I do not like taking my shoes throughout the truck. I just feel that it just dirties the whole truck up. Got all my stuff set out here. Got my wallet there, my phone holder, and always making sure I'm charging my Bluetooth. If y'all are interested in a good CB radio, this is a Cobra 19 LX. Amazing CB. I've owned plenty of them in the past. So over here, got my little trash can all ready to go. Gonna actually be making myself some dinner here in a little bit. Got some paper towels and mainly my essentials that I need throughout the day. And I always try and drink 4 bottles of water throughout the day. So with this here, this is something that a lot of drivers should really get into doing. And of course, you can't really read my chicken scratch, but that's writing down all the information that I need for this trip. It's kind of helpful to write all this down, that way oh, I don't have to go back or look at the message, or crap, accidentally delete the message, whatever. Really helpful. So above here is basically where I just keep napkins and my vape juice, my vape batteries, nothing special. Over here is kind of turned into my little bit of a junk area. Got a couple pairs of sunglasses in there, stuff like that. Up here is where I keep my extra bowls, like my Ziplocs and stuff like that. Like I've got my little bowl in here, and that's mainly my cooking bowl. Haven't really had to use it quite yet, so that's why it's in there. Up here is where my cups, plates, and bowls are. Sorry, not cups. I'm not that bougie. Got some plastic cutlery, stuff like that. And then the cubby right above the driver is where I keep my cleaners and all my trash bags. And this one's kind of a mess, just heads up, but this is where I keep all my medicine, my toiletries, all that. The reason it becomes a mess is as you're going down the road, it just bounces all over the place and just makes a freaking mess. Got the microwave right there. That is a lifesaver. Then up here in this one is my pantry. That's where I keep all my food, and as you can tell, I still eat like a child. Nothing wrong with it. Right here, in this little drawer here, this is where I keep my load paperwork, stuff like that. And in this little thing here, this is actually where I do all my paperwork. And on that side, I always mark it paid, this side unpaid. That way I know it didn't come in on my paycheck. All I have to do is open that little folder up. If you've done winter driving, you know what these are. God, I hate having to use these. They suck. So right here is the refrigerator. And as you can tell, once again, kind of a mess, but it's such a small fridge that you really have to find a spot for everything. And it's got a tiny little freezer in there, which can be helpful for certain things that could be frozen. And of course, up here where I keep most of my like batteries and stuff for my vape, stuff like that. So in here is my closet. You know, nice little closet, and unfortunately you can't fit all your clothes in there. It really is a tight closet. And then down here is where I keep my appliances. Got my little George Foreman there, my little kettle. Definitely found a really good spot for it right there. And then normally I don't keep anything up on the bunk. If I do, it's my 2 bags here and my fan. Most of the time I just keep it down because I like the bunk up. But actually, with the speakers up there, really helps with the sound a lot to have the bunk up. And I got my towels, and these are like, if I get to a terminal, they don't have any towels there, or if I need to dry my truck off on the inside after mopping it, I could just use one of those towels. The missus at home uses a lot of bleach, so I don't ever worry about that at all. And then down here, more storage. If I could do this one-handed. So this is where I keep the rest of my stuff here. Got more Ziplocs right there, stuff like that. And then a case of water. And those Ziplocs are like the ones I was telling you about that I clean with. And I got my vacuum back there, extra straps. So little fun fact, this blanket right here, my amazing significant other made for me. It is one of the most comfortable blankets I have ever used. I love this thing. It's comfortable, it's soft, and I have been through so far one harsh winter with it, and it is freaking amazing. So shout out to her.